hands down.
Hands down.
What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in to Hands Down Sports. Of course, this is Starting Line Up Podcast right here in full effect. Today is a nice day, man. I got a few things to talk about. A little debate in the NBA. I know this particular Instagram page has a lot of followings. They talk about good stuff on their channel, but there's something they talked about that I would like to mention myself and give you my point of view. Then in the majors, we have first-time Hall of Fame candidates, and I want to go over some of these guys because I would have never expected these dudes to be even considered for the Hall of Fame, but we're going to look at their stats and their accomplishments and see what's going on. A fight might be brewing pretty soon in 2026 when it has to do with two big stars, guys that have sold the box out all day, every day. Everything they do is, viewed times 10. I want to talk about that real quick. And of course, there's a new World Series of Poker Main Event Champion in 2025. Got to give my props to the dude. He's from Florida. He played a lot in the Hollywood, Hard Rock, and some other casinos out there. Well-known poker player, one of the best out there, and he was inducted into the Poker Hall of Fame. So stay tuned, my G. We're going to get into all of that. Appreciate y'all, man. This is your boy Hands Down Sports. I know it's a little early today, but get your yak, light up that J, my G. I got you. Let's get it. So recently, I got to check out, I check a lot of poker out on YouTube. I follow a couple of guys that do their own, vlogs about their life and, playing at the casinos and different events. And, I would love to do the same, but I don't have their bankroll. I'm not as good as them, bro. I love poker, but I'm not that nice at it. But a dude that lived, born and raised in Miami, I know he must have, I remember reading that he also lived in Fort Lauderdale. So the 2025 World Series of Poker Champion, let's give it up to my guy. I mean, I don't know him and he doesn't know me, but the dude has been repping for a long time, my G. Michael Mizrachi, he's better known as the Grinder. He is the 2025 main event. This is the most prestigious bracelet there is in poker around the world, and he won this year. He's a champion. I mean, he has a lot of other bracelets. This year I heard that he's won some type of $50,000 buy-in tournament that he's won 3 other times. I'm like, but this dude, if you know who I'm talking about, he's one of the best, man, out there, dogs. Be afraid if he sits at your table because he's coming to get your chips. So, got to give him his props. He's been introduced into the Poker Hall of Fame this year in 2025. Well deserved. The dude's been grinding for a long time, my G. He's been to the final table of this main event, I believe, one other time, and he was eliminated. But this time, it was meant for him, my G. He got the cards. Everything fell his way, and nobody could stop him. As soon as he took down a couple of the big chip guys that were on the table, he never looked back, my dude. So, congratulations, my guy. That's what's up, my G. Enjoy esos 10 millones de dólares, loco, and that dope-ass bracelet, my dude. Hope to see you one day so I can get an autograph and a photo. Hands Down Sports, baby. Hands Down Sports approved. You know what I mean? Now, in boxing, my guys have been talking, and there was some type of tweet on X, but negotiations are happening as we speak for a rematch. You know what I mean? Part 2 of Canelo Crawford. You see how much the box office was when those two guys fought several months ago. I think Canelo wants his belts back. I know some of my guys were saying Crawford better not accept nothing less than 50 million or something. But whatever they make is gonna be probably record breaking. That fight was really good. I know it went the length, right? I don't think anybody got knocked out, but Canelo's nice. Crawford is the man of the hour now in boxing. So hopefully they can make that happen, because I need to go to Las Vegas. Yo, Mo, vamos pa' allá, loco. Y'all saw part 1. I want to be there when y'all see part 2, my G. You know what I'm saying? And then my guys, they sent me a little something. Jamal Charlo is going to be fighting Caleb Plant. And let's see here. The super middleweight, title belt. So these guys are going to clash. If I'm pronouncing their names, I don't know. But Charlo, 34-0, 23 KOs. Plant, 23-3 with 14 KOs. He is ranked 7 by the ring at 168 pounds. And apparently this fight is going to go down, because several years ago it was the slap. Apparently one of them slapped the other. I don't know who it was, but they're finally going to put it down in the pen, get that paperwork done. Pa todos los millones, loco. So we'll see what happens with that one. They say it's going to be an awesome fight, even though one guy is definitely on his way to, perfection. But we'll see, man. I'm learning from you guys. Appreciate y'all guys, all right? Let's get to my next segment. So in the NFL, if you guys watched the Thursday night game, it was okay. The Bills look bad. I believe the record is 7-4. The Houston Texans, solid defense, even though the Bills could have won this game. I do question that last play there, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Allen, I don't know. You had 88 open, which is your tight end, and then the guy that you were going to throw it to. Come on, dogs. For a guy that is MVP quality type of quarterback, how did he make that play? You know what I always say. Sold. You know what I mean? Wasn't meant to win that game. Keep the Houston fans happy while I drive home. But anyways, let me see here. As all you guys know, Jamar Chase, even though he says he didn't do anything, and he's going to be disputing this suspension apparently, which is not going to fly, dogs. They got you on camera unless it's Photoshopped. But he spit on DB Jalen Ramsey, which I know that they've had clashes in the past. Two of the best in their position, especially right now that Jamar Chase is probably the number one wide receiver in the league. He's going to be suspended for one game. It's going to cost him like $500,000. $500,000, baby. Yo, the NFL, can you give me a little bit of that, doggy? Diablo. Anyways, nobody deserves that, dogs. I know that this right here, yapping and talking about some craziness, will get you heated, and sometimes your emotions take over. Pero loco, man, that sucks, my G. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is this photo right here of Caleb Williams. So I wanted to talk about this here. ML Football is a social media page on X. I always look at their stuff. They have a lot of interesting things. But the reason why I wanted to talk about this, now this is a screenshot that I took a while back, maybe like the end of October or beginning of November. So I just wanted to mention this, that I know people would take this the wrong way, like, oh, he rejected girls, he don't like the females, he likes, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter about that, son. This dude just wants to be a great football player and then have a private life, his own thing. You know what I'm saying? So what if he paints his nails? As long as it's not a distraction to the team, you know what I'm saying? It's all good. Now here, it said that Khalid Williams once, so this is alleged, you know what I mean? There's like people trying to really bash this dude's character, which is horrible, but you know how it is nowadays, my Judy. Rejected a girl to focus on football. My dude, trust me, if you're in high school, you're in college, you know what I mean? You don't want distractions. Yeah, you're going to have a girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, but nothing real serious, man. You're going to be focused on your craft, especially when it comes to sports. You know, you got to be out there in the field, you know what I mean? No, now there's people that are wanting to be amazing historians, politicians, you know, lawyers, doctors, you know what I'm saying? You name it, son. You want to be great at physical therapy? Yo, you got to focus and get your stuff done, man. You don't got time to party and hang out and all that stuff, those. That's where you won't succeed. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to tell the youth. Don't be laughing and looking at this and being like, oh, yeah, it's because, you know, such and such. You know what I mean? Dogs, to be at the top level, you got to make those sacrifices, man. There's always a time and a place for everything. So just make your choice. You know what I mean? And trust me, there's definitely parents out there that are telling their kids, like, why are you going to go, you know, hang out? Why don't you, you know, hit the cage? Why don't you throw, you know, take some shots or practice on, you know, your footwork or this and that? Like, you know what I'm saying? In any sport. Or if their kid is very intelligent, it's like, yo, you're so great at chess. Like, how come you're not trying to practice right now? Oh, no, I want to hang out with my friends. That's always going to happen. That's always going to be there, man. Just let them know you busy, son. You don't want to be successful in what you love and what you do, and hopefully it's a profession and you're able to feed yourself and your family. Just remember, dogs, sometimes you just got to cut it out. Now, of course, he's a professional. You've probably seen pictures and videos of him coming out limos or going to a nightclub in Miami and such, you know. I mean, you made it to the level. You got to have a little bit of enjoyment, but I can guarantee that the majority of the week, he's doing this. He's trying to win a chip for the Chicago Bears. So Khalid Williams, keep doing your thing, man. The team's looking nice. You're playing really good football right now. Keep it up. Let's see if you can continue getting better and having this team in the right direction. Said it here first, dogs. Hands down sports. You know what I mean? Mind your business. Now, this week is very interesting in the NFL because I am very much looking forward to seeing Shedeur Sanders actually get his first start as a starter. Probably is going to play the whole entire game from beginning to end against the Las Vegas Raiders, which, remember, before he was drafted, the Raiders were talking about drafting him, right? Or they should have drafted him, looking into, like, maybe Deion Sanders, his dad, to be their coach. You know what I'm saying? I have a good feeling that the Browns are going to win this game, and it's going to be due to Shedeur playing really good football. Maybe not, 400 yards and, those type of numbers that the top stars do, like Lamar and Allen and Mahomes. But I think the Browns are going to turn that page and be like, man, we should have been starting him since day one. You know what I mean? Pero no, vamos a poner el viejito, flaco, vamos a poner este loco that we drafted a little bit ahead of him or after him. I don't remember, dogs. I just know Gabriel wasn't playing good football, son. It wasn't. I didn't see that much, that much from him at all. But like I always do, let's go over my picks, man. Now, the Texans beat the Bills Thursday night. Sunday, 1 o'clock games. All right, so we got the Colts and the Chiefs. The Chiefs are at home. I'm going to go with the Chiefs on this one. I know the Colts are one of the best teams in the league. So it's not going to be easy for these guys. But the Colts. Sorry, man. You're going to catch a L, man. Let's see if you can prove me wrong on that one. The Jets got to go to Baltimore. The Ravens are going to win their game. And look, mind you, the Chiefs and the Ravens, their record is the same. They're both getting wins. Vikings got to go to Green Bay. I can see the Packers winning this game. Giants got to go to Detroit. Detroit's going to demolish these guys. So if you're going to play some FanDuel, you know who to get. Let's go Gibbs. The Jags got to go to Arizona. That's a coin flip for me at 4 o'clock. But I'm going to go with the Jags. I'm not a big Cardinals fan, but I don't know. They can win the game, right? They can do it. Let me see here. Another 4 o'clock game. We got the Eagles going to Dallas. Now, of course, the Eagles are going to win this game. The Cowboys are going to get their 6th loss. They're not going to be looking good. Another 1 o'clock game is the Steelers got to go to Chicago. So I'm going to give it to the Bears this one. Let's go Khalid Williams. I was just talking about you. Let's make it happen, my guy. Let me see here. Sunday night game. I know I'm bouncing around. I'm sorry, my guy. But my guys here, the Bucks, got to go to L.A. And the Rams are playing really great, son. So I think the Rams are going to take that one down. It's going to be a nice game. I hope the Buccaneers can win. But I don't know. It's going to be very difficult for them. 1 o'clock game. Patriots go to Cincinnati. The Patriots on another win. They're just going to demolish these dudes. Cincinnati's defense, they're not good, bro. Diggs all day. Seahawks, they got to go to Tennessee. Tennessee's going to have the same record I do in fantasy, 1-10. We are trash, dogs. Oh, man. The Browns and the Raiders, I'm going for the Browns on that one. The Falcons and the Saints at 4:25. Coin flip. I would like to see the Falcons win, but I don't know. The Saints might pull it off. They're at home. This game might be one of those wild ones. And then the Monday night game is a hell of a game. I'm definitely looking forward to this one. The Panthers, the gritty, grimy Panthers, my guy. I'm going for the Panthers on this one to beat the San Francisco 49ers in San Francisco. Those are my picks, my guys. Let me know in the comments what you think, because, wins and losses. I haven't been too bad in the last 3 weeks. Of course, I got some wrong. These games. Oh, man. But anyways, let's get to the next segment. All right, guys. So, the NBA, even though I've been very frustrated with the NBA because my Knicks are not looking too good, especially on the road. Good Lord. But Detroit, Toronto, New York, Cleveland, Miami, Philly, Chicago, Atlanta, Orlando, Boston. Top 10 in the East. Then we got OKC, Nuggets, Houston, Lakers, Spurs, Minnesota, Phoenix, Golden State, let me see here, Portland, and Utah. Top 10 over there. Now, the Knicks played the Heat in Miami after they played that amazing, a whole bunch of points scored, but they couldn't. Look how this game went down, my G. This is what you expect when you see a Heat Knicks game. 113 to 115. And what messed me up was I was seeing it on my phone on the ESPN app with like 30 seconds left. I'm like, oh, the Knicks tied it up. All right, now we got to stop these guys because they're going to take a timeout. They're going to run a play for the winning shot. No, that was wrong. I don't know what happened. ESPN haciendo vaina in the back. Their app went crazy, I guess. I don't know. But we lost 113 to 115. They took those points away. We never tied the game. And I wasn't even watching. I was just looking at the app. My guy. Where was Cat's 31 in the first half? Give us so long. And Shamet. What happened to you, Doc? Remember we got 36 the other day, son? Yeah, what up? Got like 10 points, my G. Man, that was horrible, babe. But anyways, besides that, let's see here. I'm gonna be talking about these dudes. Now, their platform is really good. If you're into basketball, I think these guys really know their stuff, man. Like, I think that a lot of people watch them is because they're controversial. Who's better? Who's this guy's better than that guy, and they have their own take on things. Let me see, what was their IG is the Basement Boys with a 1 at the end. Now, if you go to their recent post on Instagram, you're gonna see a few things. The first one I want to talk about is that they say they'll take LeBron over Magic and Kareem. So I'm thinking, like, if someone's offering you Magic Johnson and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for LeBron, you're not going to pass that up. You're not going to be like, oh yeah, let's make that trade. Or let's say, or maybe they were talking in manners of like, who do you think is better, LeBron or having Magic and Kareem? Now, they know stats, they know history, they know who won championships and MVPs and all this other stuff. Because if you go watch their video on that, that's what they mention. But to me, to have 2 of probably the top 10 players of all time in the NBA compared to the one that's top in ever, right? I'm like, dogs, on my team, I want to take Magic and Kareem over LeBron. I don't know who the other players are, of course. This is, fictitious. But if you were going to offer me a trade, especially that I play fantasy sports, and Magic Johnson and Kareem were like, in their prime and LeBron is in their prime, I'm like, yeah, sure, man, I'll take that, dogs. That improves my team tenfold. You know what I mean? 2 for 1. And not just, one is great and the other one is mediocre. No. Magic Johnson is the player that LeBron should have been, compared to coming into the league. You know what I mean? But they had to compare him to Jordan because, Jordan's the greatest. And, LeBron, he's done everything. Everything you asked for, LeBron's done. And he has all the stats now. He's played 22 seasons. He's about to get out. I think this is his last season. This one should be his last season. I don't care if he wins a championship or not. He's been to like 10 NBA finals, you know what I'm saying? Won almost half of them. He's went to the finals with teams that if it wasn't for him, they wouldn't be that good, you know what I'm saying? But if you were going to offer me Magic Johnson and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I'll take them 2 over LeBron. I'll take them over Jordan. You know what I mean? Wild take, right? Now, they had the other one that said, would you take Steph Curry and Klay Thompson over Jordan? And they were like, no, I'm not going to take Jordan. So they took LeBron over Magic and Kareem, and they took Jordan over Klay and Steph. Which, of course, I'm not arguing. It's not. I don't think they're wrong. I don't think they're right. It's a hell of a conversation, though. You know how it is nowadays. Who's the best? This guy or that guy? So we're going to get into this one right here. Because this one is a little wild. Just a little bit. But who do you think is a better NBA player? KD, Kevin Durant, or Giannis? I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I got a tubo. Who do you think is a better player? And mind you, KD has more years in the league, right? Let me see here. Giannis has 13. And KD has, I think, 18. Kevin Durant has 18 seasons. Now, let's go over the accolades here. Now, they both have won MVPs, right? So, KD has won 1 MVP, and Giannis has 2 MVPs for the season, right? He has done it twice. KD has 2 NBA Finals championships and MVPs, And mind you, he was on the team with Steph Curry. That's one of the greatest shooters of all time. Everybody puts him up there with, like, you know, the Jordans in them, right? But who got the MVP? Anyways, then Giannis did win one NBA championship, and he was the Finals MVP. KD as a Rookie of the Year, and Giannis as Defensive Player of the Year. Let me see here. And that's probably, to me, that's where the difference is here, is the defense side. Because KD is a 4-time scoring champ, 11 All-NBA, which I think is very prestigious. All-NBA, he has 11, and Giannis has 9, right? So 11 out of 18 seasons, he's All-NBA. Giannis, 9 out of 13 seasons, he's All-NBA, right? Let me see here. Now, if you're in KD's shoes, you're looking at this like, dogs, I never had to win this, type of award, because there was nothing. It's like, I'm not improving, dogs. I'm just getting better and better already. I'm already nice, son. I came into the league nice, and I'm not winning Most Improved Player of the Year. Giannis, you know what I mean? So he got a little something to say about that, I guess. But where the difference is, to me, is the other side of the court. 5-time All Defensive Player. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, to me, that's where the difference is. Yes, if I want to score the ball, I'm going to give it to KD. If I want to stop somebody from scoring the ball, I'm giving it to Giannis. So if I can build a guy, his name is Wemby, KD and Giannis, you know what I mean? He's playing right now, you know what I'm saying? But, loco, let me know in the comments, who do you think is better, KD or Giannis? Two amazing NBA basketball stars. But right now, dogs, after seeing over 10 years of them playing in the NBA, KD went, OKC, Golden State, Houston. Who else did he play for? I forget. Oh, I got it right here in front of me. Let's see here. Phoenix. He's on Phoenix. Oh, he was on Phoenix. Giannis has been in Milwaukee all day. They're thinking, they were talking about trading him to New York. That's not happening, because it would have happened already. But all y'all NBA fans, my guy, let me know, G. The Basement Boys say that Giannis is the better player all around than KD. Do you agree? Let me know in the comments, man. Appreciate you. Now, in the MLB, of course, all the awards have been given out. But I wanted to see this. First-time Hall of Fame candidates. Who on this list is a Hall of Famer, dogs? Cole Hamels? Okay, didn't he have like a 3-year run where he was like the best pitcher in the major leagues? Ryan Braun, he was listed as one of the HGH guys. I guess they don't care, but he was a hell of a player, Alex Gordon, I gotta look at the stats. Sun Tzu Chu, he's not a Hall of Famer, dog. He's a Hall of Famer, dog. We're gonna look at the stats, dog. Rick Parcello. All right, now Matt Kemp. Yo, he was nice, dogs. I don't know, man. Does he have the numbers? Because he was nice. Matt Kemp with the Dodgers, babe. He had a good, 5-7 year run, bro. All right. Hunter Pence. He was a journeyman, but solid baseball player. Is he a Hall of Famer? Let me see. Edwin Encarnacion. I don't even know how to pronounce this Dominican guy's name, but I didn't think he was Hall of Fame. He's Hall of Fame? He's potentially a candidate for Hall of Fame? He has numbers like that? Yo, we're going to check this out, dog. I'm like, I think this is fake, but this is from MLB on Fox. Dale Murphy, Howie Kendrick, Nick, what's the matter with Mark Akins? He's a bum. And then Gio Gonzalez, he got Hall of Fame numbers, dog. Yeah, we're gonna come back to this, man, G, because I don't know, dogs. I have no clue. I mean, I know baseball, but a local. That doesn't seem like it's real. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, all MLB first team. We got Guerrero. We got Marte, Bobby Witt Jr., Jose Ramirez. I'm like, we got 3 out of the 4 Dominicans already, doggy. All right, Kyle Riley, Shohei Ohtani, Aaron Judge. Man, Juan Soto's on here. Julio Rodriguez. All these guys made it to the playoffs. Except Paul Skeens. I mean, you can't deny Paul Skeens is nasty. Tariq Skubal, he won the Cy Young. So Garrett Crochet, he's mad nice. The Yankees know what he did to them in the playoffs. Anyway, let's see here. Yasunori Yamamoto, if I'm pronouncing that right, that's official. Max Fried, he had a great season this year. I mean, he died out towards the end, but whatever. Aroldis Chapman, I mean, he got what? Something with the closer position. I forget what trophy that was. I mentioned it in my last video, if you check it out. And then Johan Duran, yeah, for the Phillies, the closer. Official, son. That's a hell of a team right there, dogs. That's an amazing team, bro. Hitting, defense, pitching, especially starting pitching. Woof. Imagine having those guys in your rotation. That's sick, dogs. But this is considered like the best in their position, entire MLB. You know what I mean? Official. You got first, catcher, second, short, third. Boom. Infield. Yo, that's the diesel infield, bro. Then at the outfield, we got, Judge, Soto, and Rodriguez. That's what, 5 Dominicans? Is Duran Dominican? I think he is, or I thought he was Puerto Rican. I mean, Chapman is Cuban. I'm still surprised that he can still throw 100 miles per hour at this age, B. He's unreal, B. And son, imagine you had to face Skeens and then Skubal. Game 1 and 2 of the World Series. Detroit, you better make some moves, dog. Detroit got to make some moves. I mean, Pittsburgh got to make like a million moves, but yeah. Now the second team got some rookies and all this stuff in here. We got. I gotta close up because I can't see no more. We got Nick Kurtz, who got Rookie of the Year. Bryce Turang from Milwaukee at second base. Bo Bichette at short. Junior Caminero at third. Yo, son, killer. Pete Crow Armstrong. Yo, he killed it this year. Corbin Carroll, decent. Cody Bellinger did really good for the Yanks. Kyle Schwarber he was up there with the MVP, the top 3. Will Smith. I don't like Will Smith. We should snuff him, babe. Nah, I told you, he's good, dogs. Catcher, official. He came out huge for the Dodgers in the World Series, dog. Christopher Sanchez almost won the Cy Young. Freddie Peralta. These Dominican dudes killing it, son. Brian Wu, dangerous. Zach Wheeler. Hunter Brown, I don't really know him too much. Andres Munoz, the closer for the Mariners. And, of course, Edwin Diaz. He's about to get paper. Let's see here. First team selection consecutively. We got Vladimir Guerrero, Aaron Judge, Ketel Marte, Shohei Ohtani, Bobby Witt Jr., Juan Soto. So if he got it last year with the Yankees, now he got it with the Mets. So that's an American and National League. I think that might be something to talk about. And then Skubal, Skeens, and my guy, the one that will knock you out, dogs, the crazy right hand, Jose Ramirez. Yo, that dude is Diesel, son. Yo, man, that's what's up, man. That's a hell of a team, babe. And so the last thing I want to talk about is that in City Field, when the Dominican team played the Puerto Rican team, whoever did this tribute to Robinson Cano, big shout out to you guys, man. That was amazing how you spoke about him and give him his shine. They said it was going to be his last time playing in America, like in America on a baseball field. I mean, Robinson Cano, man, he's done big things for the major leagues. I know towards the end of his career, you know, stuff happens and he made some decisions, you know. But let's see here. Robinson. Let's go over some of these stats, my guy. So, of course, he won the World Series with the Yankees in 2009, an All-Star MVP, 5-time Silver Slugger, 2-time Gold Glove, which I don't know why he didn't get more, but I don't know. Who played second all those years in the American League that took these Gold Gloves away from this guy? But anyways, I think he was really smooth at second base, just like he can throw it blind to first, like crazy, son. Turning double plays, sick. Home run derby champ, which was pretty impressive. I didn't think he was going to win the home run derby, but he killed it with his dad pitching. You know what I mean? That's special, bro. That's awesome. 8-time All-Star. He has 2,636 hits. He probably would have reached that 3,000 if he didn't have those, 4 or 5 years towards the end of his career that, kind of, ruins it for him. 335 home runs, a batting average of 301, a WAR of 68.7. Solid at the defense. I mean, let's see here. Striking out. Struck out more than 100 times, only twice, my G. So he was straight solid at the plate, my guy. So, Robinson Cano, man, I mean, I would put him in there for a little Hall of Fame candidate, which he wasn't on that list, but, they hate you. When they hate you, bro. That's what's going to happen to Cano. He's not going to get that type of recognition, unfortunately. But hopefully he does. That'll be nice to see for me, at least. Because I know that dude was killer. He was official, man. So, salute to all you guys that were at the stadium and give him a standing ovation to Cano. That was awesome. Really, really beautiful to see. Even if the Puerto Rican team would have won, I wouldn't be mad because they got great players over there. I'm telling you, man, let me own a Major League Baseball team, coaching staff, players on the field, players on the bench, my pitchers, all Latinos, babe. You know what I mean? You know what they're going to call me? The R word. That's not fair. It's not fair. You can't just have a team full of Latinos and from the Caribbean and South America. Yeah, I would love to see it, babe. But anyways, that's my show for today, son. Hands Down Sports. Appreciate y'all for watching. If you've made it this far, let me know in the comments if you think that Matt Kemp or Robinson Cano is a Hall of Fame.
Hands down shit, you know what I mean?